Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the League of Dracula. We've got another match for you from the final league between Mettking playing as the Hunters and WcKaczek playing as Dracula. You can tell from the screen so far that this is going to be a post-game commentary. I wasn't able to watch this game because I was watching the Pizza Wizard and JB Philly match, so I was on at the same time. So Mettking kindly recorded it, and it's been up on his channel for a couple of days, but I'm going to do a post-game analysis because there's no commentary to it, and of course, I couldn't do this alone. There's only one person who could possibly be here. We've got Rossco. The illustrious Rossco is here. Hello, hello.
He is back. Don't you worry about a thing, ladies and gentlemen. I've had so many requests that I come back. And I found a noise board as well, so this is going to be fun.
He's got a new toy, ladies and gentlemen.
I've just worked out how to do it, so it's all new.
Somebody's found the Discord soundboard. Hey, right, okay. So anyway, we'll just get into this, shall we?
Yeah. So remind me, what is Fury of Dracula?
What is what is this game? Yeah, I know. I've just been playing birds, but I'm joking. You're chasing after Dracula. That's the deal basically, and there's a whole competition. That's what's happening. So this is a match from the. I'll put this on sort of faster speed, so we can just rattle through the first week until anything really noticeable happens. That'll probably do it. So we're in the final league. We got the final 5 players.
Oh.
That's a story I'll tell you off camera. And we're only in the second round of fixtures. Oh my god! I don't know if that was too. CG first card.
CG happy days. Wow. Okay.
What a first pick that is. And newspaper. This is the second week of the 5. So it's still very early days. I think everybody's at this stage was kind of on 1 win from either 1 or 2 games in the first week. Yep, that's pretty much it. WcKaczek's on Dracula, which is obviously a very scary thought. Then you got Mettking, the Resilient, as he's now called in the Discord.
Has he gained that name by winning or winning at the last minute or hanging on? No.
I think it's. Oh, what's he saying? Oh, he's actually going to tell WcKaczek that he's got a newspaper. Oh no, he's not going to bother. Cool, sweet. He just gave up typing. Oh, the text box. It's just because he's had so many games where he just cannot get newspaper for love or money, and he's still able to get out wins. That's why. I think that's 2 evil presences already. That's the only problem. I can't click discard piles, so we're going to kind of be in the dark here a little bit, but it's fine. Yeah, we'll bluff our way through it. It's fine.
Well, that's the way it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It was like a kind of previously on Fury of Dracula.
You get my editing skills up and do that. Yeah. That's the problem. You got to reveal something, right? That's the only problem with that one.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll just have to see if Mettking can tame WcKaczek here. He can become a very scary Dracula player if he's just kind of left to do whatever he wants. Had a very, very narrow win against JB Philly the other week. That was inside. Did you see that game in the end? It was one that I put up about a week ago.
No, I can't. Nah. I'd be lying if I said yes. I can't remember.
Okay, fair enough. And the game between JB Philly and Pizza was a really good one as well. People go and check that out if you haven't already. Fast Horses on Seward. Decent.
And Mina's picked up a white one, I noticed, so that's 1 out of 7.
And there's a Heavenly Host, and Lucky Find, and Vampire Lair, so there's some bits and pieces, especially now with Consecrated Ground in play, Heavenly Host will be a little bit more critical.
I've noticed one game I saw, or a couple of games that must have been just to get a kind of average. There's been a couple of starts where Seward's been in Bordeaux as a start, and there was another one I saw where Van Helsing and Seward teamed up, and Mina was in. Has that been a change of meta, or just...
Oh, that's all the white ones. Pizza Wizards, that's kind of been the Pizza Wizard start, where he's sort of quite consistently put Seward in Bordeaux. I know that when we used to play together, we used to kind of like, and Mr. Green used to do a little bit as well. We used to just experiment with it, but Peter has done it consistently. I think kind of to warn off Amsterdam and things. And then Seward and Godalming together, a little bit. It's been there. I don't think it's been in the second stage quite so much. Maybe the first stage has been done a little bit. People were experimenting. Oh, and renewed vigor.
Wow,
nice.
That's some nice events so far.
Mm-hmm. And that's a second excellent weather. There's a lot of good stuff they've got.
It's been a good deck because there's been very little Dracula cards coming up, so it's just picking up all the nice cards.
Oh, he did excellent weather, really? Wow. Okay. I don't know about that one. Probably would have did Speedy Telegraph, but then with combination renewed vigor, Speedy Telegraph could be a good option. I think there's a full ward kicking around as well.
Yeah, I saw one of them pop up. I think, I guess if it's two excellent weathers, then you might just be looking at if he needs it. And Nelson can always trade it back off. Because like, unless Dracula appears right there, he can just get across to France without wasting an excellent weather and save it for later. If it comes down to the final week and you're just sitting at sea, then it could be useful then.
Yeah, the Hunters are really full up with events already.
Good events as well. That's the problem, isn't it? You get a good hand and you're like, okay, do I stop supplying or do I start risking burning stuff that I really want?
I mean, at least he knows there's newspaper, right?
Yeah,
so newspaper's going to eventually trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's, unless there's a misdirect, that's going to be tomorrow. I wonder if WcKaczek's going to do his sort of patented quote-unquote Hamburg start. That seems to be a thing that he likes to do.
Is it? Right, okay.
Yeah, he likes to go in there and potentially hide, and what it does is it drags both Hunters, Godalming and Mina up here, and then it leaves all of this like corridor into the east open.
Yeah, that's...
So that's something that could be done.
I guess with that, the other side is if you Hamburg and then hide and they find you on the fourth day, you're still going to be in and around Germany. It doesn't give you that chance to get far away from them because you can't really go down Prague and risk trying to wolf on past them. Oh, that's good. Okay, that's his first one, right?
Yeah. Oh, and especially so I'm gonna play it at normal speed now. Then, if that's the case.
Okay, change there.
And I kind of get it that he wants to use up that event because he's got good events already. I guess the only thing would be like lacking horses. I don't know if these two have got a lot of movement. That's going to be a bit of an issue.
Oh.
I mean, you can ditch one garlic, I would say. Oh, okay, never mind. You could have ditched garlic and a steak there, but okay. He wants to keep garlic.
Didn't misdirect in the first week either, and he's put on, didn't disconnect, and then a rumour token after Constanta. So that's interesting. Obviously trying to get a layer for Constanta.
The fact that neither of Godalming or Mina have a horse, that makes it a little bit more awkward. They don't have a chartered carriage either.
Yeah, there's been nothing come out to trade to them, so it's just going to have to be...
No.
No.
And Van Helsing's movement isn't very good, sadly. Oh, there it is.
Oh, that's handy, because she's got the one. Yeah, that's okay.
Yep. Perfect. Okay. Can she deal with a vampire, though? If it's Varna, is Dracula going to try and move in a way to block Mina? If she goes to Klausenberg, she can't get to... But then we don't know if it's Bucharest or Varna, right? A bit of a difficult one.
I'd give her a steak and take the rifle off her. Oh, he's alright. He's going to go that way. Okay.
I guess he's thinking if Godalming bumps into Dracula, he could probably survive better.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. And then Seward's coming across fairly quickly, so he'll be able to sort of get into Milan and then join up with Mina. The question is, where did he start? Where's this encounter? Is it Bucharest or is it Varna? Surely Varna, because it's further away.
I would have thought maybe a Varna, Hyde, Sofia, and he's down sort of Salonika, Valona way just now. Because he wasn't in Austria-Hungary at the last check.
Hmm.
Dip in and back out, but now he knows that he doesn't know Van Helsing's got the fast horses, but he will do shortly. That's the thing with Constanta, yeah, because when you start there, you're kind of committed to whichever way you go. If you do Varna, you then have to come to Sofia. If you do Progress, you're then stuck with actually going into Austria-Hungary or doing 22 or coming down to Sofia afterwards. You want to try and put
I
a
guess
block before.
the best move for going to Sarajevo, because then you can get to both on the next turn. Whereas in Klausenberg, you can only get to Bucharest. You can't get to Varna from there. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, you could get down to Sofia, maybe catch him there if he's done. Oh, he's past that anyway, so yeah.
I guess he was worried of going into Sarajevo and then there were bats or something. Then you'd never be able to stop it.
Yeah. That's okay.
Van Helsing has very low.
Sude's there to block a wolf into Germany if that's the case, so that's fine.
Oh, really? Well, I guess keeping the garlic for her makes. I'd reveal. I think I'd reveal. Is a mystery garlic better than a mystery rifle? I guess Dracula wouldn't expect a hidden. He'd expect something a little bit more potent, right? And you can maybe surprise him with it. Because who reveals a rifle when you got a garlic in hand, right? So.
Yeah. Who's got consecrated ground?
Godalming.
Oh.
Well, he did. Maybe there's a trade, but the fact that Van Helsing's been at sea, I don't think so.
Yeah, I couldn't see it on his. Yeah, so Drac. So who drew consecrated ground then? It wasn't Mina, was it?
It was Godalming on the very
right.
first day.
Right. So he doesn't know he's got it. Right, okay, that's fine.
No. Dracula has no idea at all.
Okay, so that's going to be a layer. That's the first one up.
Now, this is very scary because WcKaczek's done this to me before, where he just stays in the east and he runs around in circles and he goes back to Constanta, and it is the most horrible thing to deal with. The fact he's gone to Klausenberg maybe thinks he's not going to do that, but he might be in like Szeged now. And then when Godalming moves out, he moves into Klausenberg, he just follows Godalming around.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's able to beat up the hunters a bit, it's just so awkward to deal with. The fact they got CG will help.
He's bypassing the.
I guess he just realised he can't stop it, right? I mean, especially if he hid there, which looks like he has.
Yeah.
Because the only way if we went Bucharest, Belgrade.
Yeah, he said they've hidden one of the two. And if this is a vampire, then I guess you're going to risk the sacrifice of 6 or 7 points to then clear, but then that allows him to go back on himself, so.
Okay. Yeah. Because rumour tokens don't get carried over, so when you layer something, the rumour token doesn't get taken with it.
Yeah.
So he's going to mature this vampire, but then Costanta's a layer.
So he has, yeah, so he's either south or he's maybe his hand across. If he knows there's only one, because you would imagine by now with Mina not moving, if they both had fast horses, they would have executed that or now. So he's probably thinking, right, Godalming's got the fast horses, Mina hasn't, which allows him a bit of time to kind of move around and hold that wolf form if need be.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
No, okay, nice punch. That's the thing with the mouse, we're seeing Mettking, so Mettking is able to reveal his thinking process, his thought process by using the mouse and stuff. That'd be handy, but
yeah. Be mesmerised if she's got it.
Probably, yeah. Interesting that he'd put another vampire magi behind it. I guess on the off chance that they
Yeah, well, he could have done a double. He could have done aristocratic and then a new vamp, doubled it in a hide to protect it. If that got beaten, he's then got this one where they've already used up a stake or they're damaged, and then you've got a 6 health afterwards. So you don't mind sacrificing it if you're going to get double points for the aristocratic. Okay.
Seward's items aren't great.
he fast horse from Nuremberg, so is Drac already in?
Is he in Munich?
Yeah, he's already in Munich. Could he
I
get there?
I
No, he
doubt
couldn't.
it.
Sophia. Well, he could. Yeah, Sophia. He could be, but
Yeah, because he's Zagreb, so he could be in Munich. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I don't think he is though.
I mean, is Munich going to risk it and check?
No. Oh, she's got an escape route, so I
Yeah.
mean, she probably can.
I think it rules it out. Yeah.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, they could have got 2-on-1, but then Seward's items weren't great because he only has a garlic reef and a knife. It's not who has Lucky Find. I can't remember who has it. But I guess he could have traded Lucky Find from Van Helsing to
Yeah, get out of there, girl.
Seward.
Get out of there.
Oh, she's really well equipped as well. Oh, are you actually going to take the fight? No, you're not. Okay.
No.
But now you can wolf out of Munich. That's the problem. Oh,
Yeah.
just imagine if both of them had gone in there, got Lucky Find trade across.
Yeah, that was a risky move for Drac.
Whoa! 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 What are you doing? Don't fight this at night. Oh, you got to stake. No, why are you staking? There's a vampire behind. There's the rumor token.
Well,
you don't need to stake that.
If it's a vamp, it might be a ruse. If the force that would go to
But then you wait a day then.
Yeah, true. So okay.
You have to give Lucky Find a Seward then if that's the case.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, didn't need to stake that vampire. You just wasted a stake.
Yeah.
You could have healed instead. And if it wasn't an arrest, if he layered it for whatever reason, then you can then stake it tomorrow. It's not ideal, but then you know. Ah, nah, Lucky Find on. Nah, you don't want Lucky Find on her. You want Lucky Find on Seward. He's the one who's down an item. Ah, just imagine if Seward had gone into Munich.
I guess he's doing Lucky Find in case Drac decides he wants to fight Mina now. It gives her that opportunity to use it because she's already wasted her escape route. She's well tooled up, but she could have, throw in a couple of heavily hosts and that's 8 damage, and then Rule Form becomes, 9 damage in one move.
Yeah. That's why I just imagine if Seward had gone in, because then that Lucky Find could have been traded, so then you'd have had like a Garlic Reef Seward with 2 fighting items, again, potentially a Heavenly Host and a knife, and then Mina's got 3 combat items. That's very strong.
It didn't ambush when Mina landed on Munich either, so...
No, I'm very surprised actually. Unless it is something like a host, but there's no way he would move beside 2 hunters without putting down something somewhat defensive. Maybe it's a fog.
Yeah.
But fog inland, oof.
Maybe a battle.
He's done it to me before.
I mean, Van Helsing's on the... they're all relatively... Oh, well, okay, so that's...
Oh, that's 2 fighting vampires then.
Yeah.
He didn't wolf form out of Munich. That's very surprising.
That is, because these guys are all there or thereabouts.
Yeah.
Gadamel's got the horses, so he can get up there straight away. You want to
They could have potentially used renewed vigor here.
Yeah.
And I guess trying to get into Italy's.
I think it's where Gadaming was, renewed vigor would have only got into Munich. So.
No, he could have gone to Vienna though, because Dracula could be backtracking.
Yeah, I was thinking that soon. Maybe we should have checked there, and Helsing can come down and check.
And then this way, Seward would be able to move twice, despite the failed horse, because if he'd had the what's it called, the Lucky Find, then he wouldn't need a supply.
Oh, Van Helsing's
and they got 2.
Jesus.
Yeah. I'd be maybe tempted with him to move down to block Marseille, perhaps. No.
Oh.
That's not very helpful.
Iron Scouts would be nice, but...
yeah, not to be.
What are you going to do? Okay, so she's got that. Look at you.
Yeah, just review a newspaper. Newspaper's not going to be very consequential. And there goes Philippe to play his match against Pizza Wizard.
So, yeah, I mean, cool, yeah. Not Wolf. I guess by not Wolf from there, it now means his next Wolf form can take him that further away. down to Toulouse or what have you. But because obviously he'll have,
Oh,
it was fine.
damn.
Oh well, it's just it's an inland. It's just the one. So
Yeah, but the problem is they lose their day action tomorrow.
yeah,
So now Dracula is potentially going to get 3 away from Munich if he wolf forms now, or maybe he doesn't wolf form. He's probably
yeah.
twigged that Van Helsing doesn't have much movement.
And of course that's blocked Van Helsing's move for renewed vigor as well.
Yeah, I know.
Not there.
Well, that's
If I was Van
important.
Helsing, yeah, I would check. I would check Vienna with Godalming just to make sure he's not, because you know he's a tricksy player. Just make sure he's not trying to thought they're blocked. They'll go past me. Although by using fog, he knows that Godalming could potentially find him if he is in Vienna. Depends, but knowing what he's got, you might think, well, I'll take my chances. He's full health. Take a battle. He's on 7.
So nasty things could happen here, depending on where Dracula goes next. If they get him with a hired scouts, they might be able to use CG in a way to really restrict his movement. So when they get out of the fog, they'll be able to pounce on him.
Yeah.
Sword really needs to supply, then heal.
And Helsing ideally wants to get one of those heavenly hosts on another hunter as well.
Yeah. No, check Vienna. Oh.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've already got one. No. Oh. Okay.
What? Controversial.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's top tier. Have you not seen the video?
Hey, there you go. High scouts. Oh, but just imagine if he'd gone to Vienna to check. Oh, but then he would have not got it right. I need to go to Venice, not Vienna. Okay.
Yeah, trying to get into Spain, although Van Helsing's got good rail. Oh, nice.
But that'll really wreck horse economy, though. Oh, they can't get that final horse. Mina's so well tooled up. Sorry.
Yeah, Seward could trade with a day. You could trade with Mina and give her the fast horse. Let her go down.
Yeah,
with Van Helsing,
yeah.
block Spain.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I think that's a good shout. I would trade and then just let Seward supply up, or do that. Make Seward stronger, send him off, and then Mina's got a lucky find. So if her hand's a little bit weaker with horses, it doesn't matter so much.
And if Seward does fall into anything unawkward, then he's got double heal as well at night, isn't he? So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's an absolute beast.
What do you think? Do you think Van Godalming? He could potentially, if you find him, but they could potentially get Godalming can get to Marseille with a good roll. Seward could get to Marseille, and if he's in Clermont or Toulouse, you could eventually have 2 of them jump on him. You know, one for Venice. What? Hang on.
He's 1 from Venice now, so he's in Milan or Genoa or Florence.
Ah, yeah. Ooh. I think you're right. I wonder whether that night they could have. Maybe through a CG block Florence.
It's too late now, right?
It's too late now.
There's a risk.
Yeah.
There's a risk because he could be on a port now, right? So. That's what surprised me. I mean, they didn't have enough Heavenly Host to make it really work. If they had the full... No. When he was in Munich, they could have done something nasty like block Zurich and Milan and Venice, and potentially something like Vienna. So then Dracula's like, oh, do I stay in Munich or do I then go up into Germany?
Yeah.
Is he going down the boot? I think going to Milan makes sense. I think, yeah, you need to go and check Marseille. He's probably go down the boot though. That'd be my guess. Oh, he's not.
No. Okay.
So he's in Marseille then. Oh wow.
Now
Um,
he has to rule. He'll need to rule form next because he could potentially have 3 hunters on
yeah,
him if he
this.
doesn't. If he's not careful. They've no trail to worry about. They've just got to focus on getting their economy right. They're all tooled up. They've got great strength. They've got everything else. I think we need vigor now, unless he goes to sea on this move, which obviously would then. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We know where he is. So yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a shame because obviously now he can wolf form. He can get all the way into 48, and the problem is now Van Helsing's moved off the rail line that he needs to get into Spain, so it makes wolf form into Spain a little bit stronger right now.
Yeah, because he couldn't.
Um,
He couldn't have gone up that way.
I mean, Van Helsing didn't have the ticket anyway. He's only got white ones. Hmm.
I mean, he could potentially still be facing a 2-on-1 if he doesn't rule form.
Yeah. Problem is they're gonna have to move into Genoa or Marseille, and one of them could be fog again. The fact he's used one fog already.
There is a forewarned on Godalming, is it?
Yeah, there is a 4-1 kicking about. I don't know where it is. It might well be on Godalming.
I think Godalming had forewarned with his CG and someone else there. Oh no. Yeah, because he got rid of wax cylinders and kept forewarned.
There's the wolf form.
Yeah.
So many places to check. I mean, they're blocking a couple of wolf form locations in terms of Strasbourg and Florence, but then Nuremberg still open. I'd be maybe tempted to speed telegraph here because you might just get a supply with Mina that
I
you
was
might
going to
just get
say,
that other high scout.
yeah, or even what I was thinking was Mina moves to Nuremberg just in case he is trying to be sneaky and do a wolf form while they all leave Germany. You know, if she finds him there, you can have depending on what it is, you can have a 4-on-1.
Yeah.
But we'll
I
find
don't
out.
think WcKaczek will be doing that, but you never know. Actually, you can only move once, right? So it's going to take next turn to find out if he's in 48 or not. But he might have gone Bordeaux and then goes to Santander, for example.
Yeah.
She's going to have to, and there's one, then someone's going to do with Venice, so probably Mina's going to deal with that.
Yeah, you're right. It's shame Van Helsing moved off Paris. He could have taken a train down to Bordeaux just to rule it out.
Yeah.
Or for the next, or block it, or because now he's got nons if he hasn't gone that way.
Wait. No, is he getting fooled by the wolf form? Ah, he was in Paris before. I mean, he could have wolf formed there, so I mean, but then the chance of. Oh, he's going to be gutted now if he was actually in Nuremberg all this time.
Yeah, that's. You got to check these things, isn't it? Because one of those you go, he wouldn't do that, and then you forget about it, and he has. You're like, you got to rule it out. You know, you've got to rule it out. But then Godalming will find out now. Well, in the next couple of days, if he's actually in Spain, but either via 48 or Bordeaux, like you said.
But then by that point, the trail would have built up to the point where they had to
Yeah.
then deal with it.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, and then that should lose a day action.
Yeah,
So that really helps Jack out.
you don't
Mina
really,
hasn't got the movement to get back.
you don't really need to check
Van Helsing doesn't
Noah
movement.
at night when it's this new on the trail. You could leave, as you say, leave that for the day. You know, you'd rather sacrifice a night move or a night action than a day action. Christ, she'll through what you want at them. Yep, keep the knife, that's good, that's fine. Nothing for the wolves. Okay. This is pushing him away from it anyway. Well, he's only got the one layer, but this is pushing him away from the east anyway. The trail's pretty much you're sorted for that. He just needs to get his guys in front of him. Ideally, you want to try and block a port in Spain. That'd be the ideal scenario. You force him back out. But it's difficult once you're in Spain. There's so many ports they can go from.
Yeah, and then CG is not really a possibility then, because there's too many ways you can get out. And then also then they've got double Heavenly Hose on Van Helsing, so that's not even set up properly.
Yeah, he needs to get that across.
Oh man, imagine how different this game would have been if he'd found him with Seward in Munich.
Yeah.
Different game. That would have been devastating. I think he could have done a lot of damage based upon what he had with them. He might have escaped his bat, but you just have so much.
You get that though, fast horses. You've seen that before. I've seen it in a game where they just jump right past you. The only time they don't is if they unlucky draw one and land on you, because that's the only way you can move, and you're like, oh great. But when they play the two, they'll just jump straight over you, and it does give you that bit of. I mean, it's a bold move, but yeah, works out now and then.
That's a good card, but I mean, oh man, that's very risky.
Okay.
Obviously, Dracula doesn't know he's getting rid of those cards. But if Dracula goes to C or goes to the UK now, then they got CG in place. So
Yeah. I mean, ideally, the best scenario, if they go to C and we haven't seen it yet, if they manage to pick up a money trail, he lands, he can't rule form, then you can throw your CG down and do a lot of damage.
Why are you going? Why are you going there? I move back to Munich before the lair becomes created, and then you can supply from there and hopefully get the last horse. Thing is, Godalming moving to Madrid doesn't actually rule out Spain.
No.
Because he could have gone Saragossa, Santander, or Saragossa, Alicante, or could have been Santander now going from Bordeaux.
Or it could be a nonce in Le Havre, and he could be going around the north of Van Helsing, hoping he'll retrieve
That's... Yeah. And I think both evil presences, at least one's been drawn.
One's been drawn. Mina's not in Spain, in France, so she can't do a psychic bond tonight. He could then... Yeah, he could Marseille, there. Yeah.
And he didn't ambush with Genoa, which is very weird.
Ah, yeah, the 4-1 was on Godalming, yeah. Okay. Right, don't worry, just don't search it, don't...
You come delayed for no reason. I guess he wants to clear it, but I wrote one roadblock. That wasn't worth the move, I don't think.
No. Nah, not where Drac could be now. There's no... You can't block him with one road, or you can't block the hunters with one aid anyway, so...
No.
That's too delayed. Okay, well...
I guess the only thing that's good now, if Dracula is trying to be sneaky and is going into Vienna, they're on a rail line to get up to it. Saragossa was such an important place to check. Unless you get a local room there. Drawn now.
I mean, Van Helsing could train 48, and Godalming, if he searches, oh, he's not. Okay. Okay.
He's got so many good cards. You just need to find Dracula and he can kill him, but...
Cards falling out his backpack.
I'd go up to Vienna here. Well, Heavenly Host is alright.
Yeah.
It helps with the CG. That's also very good.
Nice. Very nice.
Where are you off to? Check that wolf form.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Oh! So how did he... Bordeaux non. Okay. Okay. Okay, well...
So he's not in Paris, so he could be doing Le Havre trying to get across there.
Yeah.
He's not going to go down to Clermont-Ferrand with the hunters coming in. So...
No. Especially Marseille on the trail, and Bordeaux on the trail.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2... I mean, Godalming could sense... They could renew vigour. Godalming could get there with sense emergency and his horses.
You can't use sense emergency and horses.
Oh no, sorry, I need to trade that off, yeah.
It's because they're both special actions.
He needs to get that second Heavenly Host off Van Helsing. Because if he goes nons, he is in Le Havre, and then he goes to 9, I'd be tempted to throw down CG and the host that you've got. Renewed vigour, get Godalming and Seward together, Van Helsing, do the trade of the Heavenly Hosts, and you could block, Amsterdam 16, 21, 51, force him back in.
Yeah, that'd be pretty gnarly right now.
Who's
Seward's got a Heavenly Host, so you're gonna have to get Mina or Godalming with Van Helsing then, if that's the case. But you could probably do it. You got the movement, with With Sense of Emergency, they could both meet up in Paris. I don't think he's gonna. I think he's just gonna stay in Le Havre, I reckon, and hide. 1, 2. But then Godalming could get there.
Yeah.
Because you could Sense of Emergency to Nantes. But then, and he's got forewarned.
He's got forewarned, yeah, yeah.
Can all the other hunters get there? That's the question.
1, 2, no. They're one city too far back.
Yeah.
If they were in, if they'd done Marseille included, they could get up there.
Or they're in Zurich, for example.
Yeah.
They could have
horse
and then moved normally.
I think if they could manage that, if he only moves one this time, I think it may be worth just to throw it down, put the frighteners up him, get a hunter on one of the locations that if he land, you could only go to one location with a hunter on it. And that's a nice.
It'd be quite awkward though if I guess Godalming could check Le Havre. He's not going for it. And then if he's not there, and if he hasn't even, he would have, he has to have gone to Le Havre, right? So there's only Paris or Brussels. There's no other place. So yeah, maybe do pull the trigger. I'm not sure. Yeah. So his wolf form's not coming back up for now, right? So he's either going to have to go to sea. He's either on a port and he's going to go to sea, which would be Le Havre, or he's in land and you can surround him with CG, and and you'll probably be forced into you at this rate, given proximity of hunters and things.
You would need to
use the renewed vigor
just to make sure, because I think Clermont, he could try and come back and cut across.
Yeah,
jump on that.
Or he could be in Toulouse right now, for example.
Yeah, check Clermont. Yeah, just rules out because as you say, he could have gone.
No.
Okay. Helsinki check.
He's in 29.42 or 9 right now. Then.
I would if I was on 9. If he's on 9, I would.
And if he's on Paris, I would do it too. I think because he hasn't got his wolf form, so his places to go to are fairly limited.
Yeah.
I mean, if he wants to, if he wants to go and trade the Heavenly Host, I'm okay with that too.
Which means he might be pulling the trigger on the CG tonight.
But then if he's in Le Havre, then you just wasted a CG.
Well, you could put CG on London. That would block out South Coast. If he wants to go to sea, he's going to have to take 2 oceans. And then put Heavenly Host down on 9, 12. You're forcing them to sea.
But then this could be fog, and then they lose their night actions. No, bodyguards. Okay, that full warn shouldn't trigger, but never mind. That's just.
Yeah.
He has no delay. Oh no, is Godalming getting hit by the delay effect? Yep. Bodyguards bug. Nice. Oh, now they can't do their night action, which is to trade the Heavenly Hosts.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's a right shame.
There's a track should be. Saying that though, if he wasn't Le Havre and he did.
And he got Hired Scouts. Oh no.
Right, now we'll sort out where he is.
Nope, he's hiding in the Havre. As expected.
Well, this is going to force his Dracula's hand now because he can't wolf form, so he has to go to sea. Although those 2 are delayed, there's still 2 hunters there. All you got to do is trade that. So we can only go to 9 or Paris. Yeah.
So then, what you do then? If he moves to Paris or 9, then as hunters, you just use your movement to block locations he can go to after that.
Yeah.
And then you renewed vigor next turn and pile in 4 on 1.
If he goes to sea, I would allow him to just. I'd try to clickbait him into UK and then throw down the CG.
They don't have money trail though, so if he moves multiple sea spaces, they won't know where he is.
He might be thinking, right, they haven't done it yet. They've got heavily, blah blah. He's thinking, right, they're delayed. He can get 2 or 3 movements in the UK, let him land, and then you just London 35-52. Because Godalming and Van Helsing can supply tomorrow night, they'll be undelayed. Yeah, just let him. Yeah, let Drac do his own thing. I think try and get yourselves up a bit of supplies. Nothing else to do. Those excellent weathers may have come in handy now.
Yeah, funny that. And then look at that, he moves Van Helsing to Godalming to trade the Heavenly Host, then because of the delay they can't do it, and now Godalming's the one who's going to deal with Marseille.
Yeah.
Oh, but he has the stake, right? I guess he just wants to have Mina there.
Right.
Send Seward to Le Havre. You need to go and just get it dealt with. It's actually very risky because Van Helsing has the consecrated ground with 2 Heavenly Hosts. If he dies, then that's a big problem. And he hasn't traded them, so.
This could be a bats and then.
Possibly.
Even if you could have got Van Helsing and Suit together, because then he can start healing quicker. Because he's down on 2 health as well, so he can't evolve. He can't get anything. I mean, a wolf could kill him. So, you know, he's got no conventionals. He can't afford to land on anything that's gonna. And all of a sudden he dies, as you say. CG's gone, Heavily Hosts are gone. That's a huge hand to lose.
Yeah.
As in to lose
He's
your
got
hand.
Waz. He's. I can't remember what else he's got, but yeah, that's just devastating. There's definitely been some missed opportunities here for the Hunters, unfortunately. Like, I feel... I mean, obviously the chance of him being in Munich is so low, but it's just really grim if you let him get through Munich. So, you could have jumped in on him with at least a 2-on-1. He had a fog, so I mean, that would have triggered, but then you would have, okay, fog's gone, that would disappear, and then you could really pull the trigger and play Renewed Vigor next turn. To try and find him.
Then I guess it'd be the same position it was, because if Suit had gone there and Mina had then jumped on it, he would have triggered the fog anyway.
Yep, but then Mina could have moved, say, to block 41, for example. So then, and then she, yeah.
I'm saying once they,
I think it's because
Mina had landed, he could have triggered it and blocked them both. I mean, they caught him relatively quick after that. Higher scouts, they ruled out Italy very quick. That was fine. They managed to rule out Spain relatively quickly. That was fine. But I think after that, there's been a couple of just missed movements of Godalming and Van Helsing sort of fannying back and forward, not really sure when to. You know, they didn't have to go and double up on various sites. So
yeah, the whole Genoa effect wasn't necessary.
Yeah. Okay. Comes a reckless.
I mean, Mettkin's very well equipped here. So like, if he can get, you know, just get us into one good fight with Dracula, Dracula could just die very easily here.
Drax at sea now, isn't he? So.
Yeah, of course. But I just really went once. He lands, but then he hasn't got Hypnosis, hasn't got Money Trail. So he's going to need to try, and a lot of the hide scouts are gone.
I think because he's got English Channel, even if it goes a second sea, it's not as bad as it could be, because you know it's only have to be the North Atlantic or the North Sea. And then it's a third is the issue, because he could go Irish Sea or he could go South Atlantic. You know, that's when the issue, because you could effectively get all the hunters around the coast and it kind of blocks him. You know, Wolf Form's still out of play. So if he wants to land, he's going to struggle because he's going to be sticking on the ports.
But CG's going to buy him quite a lot of time here, because he can just throw that down. And even if it's not like perfect to kill Dracula, it can box Dracula in enough to restrict his movement.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you can he needs to get that second Heavily Host split, so they've all got one, and then you can do a lot of. Even if it's not going to kill him, it'll do enough.
Yeah, that's all his Reckless used up.
Couple vamps, good. Okay.
And one new vampire got used as well. So there's only one fighting vampire left.
Yeah.
I might be tempted to play the planned ambush here. Just to try and get this killed faster.
Yeah.
But you might be able to kill it without it. And then it'll be worth it. If he starts really struggling to kill this vampire, then you got a bit of a problem.
Well, yeah, you got to go back into it again, face them both again. Yeah, I think I would have taken
Yeah.
with what he's got, a planned ambush, because even if, yeah, I think would be a good one. Because
I guess the reason why he doesn't want to, because he doesn't want to play Heavenly Host, right? Because then, if he's playing Heavenly Host, then it makes CG much weaker.
yeah, we've got 2 knives there. You know, Reckless, if they try and fang first turn, you throw the knife in it, and straight away that you've only got 1 damage to worry about.
Oh well, that worked out. Oh no, it didn't, because he played Knife. Ah! Yeah, so yeah, Pan Ambush could have been decent here. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, A-type, yeah.
Because now he needs 2 knife attacks to kill, that's the problem.
Yeah, day fight with Reckless is never good anyway.
No. They can die very fast, but then other times they're just really stubborn. Okay, that's 2 damage.
That's good. That's good. With in-game banter, which we always like.
Played the punch. I guess something mesmerize. Yeah, we got it if Vampire plays Fangs now. But that plays now the Vampire knows he's got double knife.
Yeah.
Up strength, yeah. That makes he's just gonna play knives over and over, right?
Yeah, he'll run out, won't he? And that's it. He's got 1 mesmerize left.
And 1 strength left.
Yeah.
But then the Vampire could just give his mist if he wants to.
Well, this is yeah. There's been no plotting yet, which is good because that's where you pick up that card usually. But
Oh.
okay.
Yeah, I remember in the game where Philly was playing with WcKaczek, Philly was getting very annoyed that Drag just kept drawing every mesmerize and escape, but oh well. But then sometimes you don't need those things, you want other things.
I mean, the Drac's going to run. I mean, he knows he can't escape his bat. There's still 2 turns left. He probably do a strength now if he's got it, or escape his mist. Fucking hell! There you go.
Because he doesn't have the strength, right?
No.
So.
Okay. Well, that's problematic now.
Yeah.
I think
I
mean,
they
that would have ruled it out because you know you've got CG in your hand. You know, then you would have just taken care of that. You could move around it and move off, but now.
Whoa, where are you going? No, stay on the port.
Why is he going there?
Oh, because he wants to trade. That's why. But that's fine. You can move Godalming over there next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, is he going to trade with me now? Oh, right. Okay, I'm fine. That's fine.
Right. Okay, that's there. Yep.
And they can move back to Bordeaux before Thingy Bordeaux becomes a layer.
The only thing with this movement of the Hunters is, as I would say experienced but not necessarily good player as myself, I'd be thinking, right, there's a lot of maybe potentially unnecessary movements unless they want to move stuff around. They've not played Heavenly Host. I think they've got a CG. You're going to assume they have, and now they're trying to distribute them across the Hunters. So I'd be thinking, right, okay, in that case, I don't really want to go to the UK now.
Yeah, this kind of the fact that he moved Van Helsing to Godalming, and then he's moving now Van Helsing to Mina to Van Helsing.
Yeah.
This screams
There's
trading either
Yeah.
double horse or Heavenly Host. And at this stage of the game, you expect a Heavenly Host, right?
I mean, there's no Rufus, so I mean, just take a jolly, go to the seas. The problem is, wherever you go in, the Hunters aren't far enough away from you to actually. Unless there's no sea in Edinburgh, but then you throw down. Our UK is pretty much a write-off now. I mean, we know it's a CG, but as Dracula, I'd be concerned that there is a CG in their hand. I would go another, yeah. Had there not been all that missed movement and all the rest of it, I'd be thinking, all right, I might just actually jump on the UK and see. But yeah, Van Helsing was so desperate to trade off, and you wouldn't trade off fast horses when Drac's at sea anyway. So you know it's going to be a hefty host.
But Van Helsing could have stayed put in Bordeaux and done a double heal, and then he could have supplied now, and you might just draw local rumour.
Yeah.
And then that would tell you if it's North Atlantic or North Sea, and that's a lot of information then.
Yeah. Yeah, just supply.
I suspect Dracula's going to move another sea move here because he's going to wait for his wolf form to be back, and then he's going to wolf form up from the sea.
Yeah.
Especially with the whole thing of potentially having dishing the steak. Okay, how are you going to deal with Le Havre then? Whoa! You don't have an ally.
Oh.
You don't have an ally, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I would have got rid of
Oh,
return and kept the...
I don't think he's got an ally. I haven't seen one drawn.
No, he hasn't pulled one.
Oh, wow, what a get that is. Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh, just keep them together then. Perfect. Problem solved. Planned ambush. Oh yeah, you get rid of the vampire. Yeah. Oh wow, what a get that is. Just keep them there.
Yeah. Don't play hypnosis yet.
Oh my god.
It's all coming up, Millhouse.
Holy moly.
Yeah, because by the time that, yeah.
Oh, that's just perfect, because he can just trade... Oh no, reveal speed telegraph. Oh wow.
Brilliant.
You could do a double trade for Mystic Research and Hypnosis and just swap them around. Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Ideally, you'd like to get a stake and escape route on somebody so they can go take care of Le Havre. He's only got 2 health and the hide is gone, so that's fine. I guess Van Helsing Seward could deal with it. But no, that's turned out, yep. Okay. Get the Mystic Research
Oh,
used.
whoa. No, that's not the order. Sorry, I'm now becoming very critical. That's not the order. You take Hypnosis off first. Because then when you trade with Mina, you can trade Mystic Research and Hypnosis at the same time.
Yeah.
Unless he wants to give something to Seward, like Planned Ambush, but he's given Planned Ambush to Mina. Which would make sense, because he's got Knife and Heavenly Host. Oh, yeah, that's a little bit. But I don't think it's going to matter. Like it. BM. But it's probably not going to matter, because if Dracula moves again by sea, he's not landing anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, you still got the you got the action tomorrow night.
The problem is they need the... Have they got the last horse yet? I think so. Yeah, Mina picked up.
Yeah.
So they got all the horses.
Got their stakes back if they need it.
Yeah.
It's not a bad situation for hunters.
Just...
I mean that 7 start.
No.
The week's slowed down. We're only on Tuesday now. It's been a slower movement.
Yeah, so this is Tuesday, week 3. Yeah, there's still plenty. I mean, Jack will have to move twice in the 4th week, so he's going to survive basically another week here. And against all of these cards, you've got Renewed Vigor and Hypnosis and Consecrated Ground. Perfectly set up. 3 horses. Sense of Emergency should have been kept. Apart from that, a Forewarned, Speed Telegraph.
And then you're going to play
Planned
Mystic
Ambush.
Research, and you don't know what you'll get.
And Mystic Research, yep. So if you're really desperate, you can save that till last, and you can just pick up last-minute things if you really need to resupply or whatever.
Bigger things would be very nice. That's the item deck reset. And get rid of the tags.
Yeah, good position for the hunters, despite kind of bits and pieces that have been happening. Again, this is also different because if we were watching this as proper spectators, I wouldn't be able to see exactly what's been traded. It's just because I can see what's been traded. I'm going to be like, no, do it this order. But again, because Dracula's moved an extra sea space, it doesn't matter. It's all going to work out the same.
It does, yeah. It's accurate out in the end, but I think that was the... I think Van Helsing being desperate to trade would be a red flag for me. So now you've got to keep that in mind, which makes sense why he wants to go to an extra sea, get his wolf form back, which now means that when you do land, you can make sure you're not going to get trapped by CG. Now this kind of rules out Spain if he's gone South Atlantic, because even wolf form in there, if you land on the west coast, CG could block you in there and that's you dead there. You know, all you got to do is block Santander, Madrid, and Granada, or wherever. You can't go to the UK because you'd be assuming that if he plays it, you're going to get trapped there. Germany, you get trapped. You could force him. If he lands in Hamburg, you can force CG, stick it in Prague, Berlin, block him. He's struggling. I think he has to go a 4th sea just to them. But then the problem with that is
Whoa.
because of where
But then
he
you know
started,
where he
you know
is.
where he is. Yes, correct. So
Yeah, yeah.
this is a bit of
Third
a
C is the best in terms of like not knowing where Dracula is. Obviously, we know that hunts have hypnosis, so but if you're Dracula and you assume that they don't have hypnosis or money trail, then third sea space is best.
yes.
But I agree that because he's from English Channel rather than North Atlantic would be better because you can get all the way down to Tyrrhenian, and that's quite far enough away. As long as they combine it with a speedy telegraph that they've kept, hypnosis first with renewed vigor, or maybe save the renewed vigor. You don't have to pay renewed vigor immediately.
No.
Oh my god, he's just drawing every
Doing the
cancel
same
card in the
again.
game.
Yeah, he's doing the same. I mean, I would have been tempted to have punched one of these two, knowing that a creature, you know, you think, right, I'll do a punch just to rule out one of the mesmerize.
It doesn't matter because if the knife gets mesmerized, it still kills him anyway.
Yeah, but
So,
there's more of the fact is it just ruins his. Because if he pulls another escape as missed, very lucky. But if he does, you're like,
he might draw escape as missed here. Hey, there he goes. Classic.
it's almost like it's me that's doing it again. God's sake, Rossco's luck. If it wasn't for bad luck,
I mean, you
I'd
could
have no luck.
because you could even hold the renewed vigor here. You don't have to play renewed vigor with the hypnosis because you could just play hypnosis first, and then when Mina is underlaid, then you could play renewed vigor, and you could play CG once he's landed, box him in a little bit. You don't have to kill him outright. Box him in a little bit, restrict his movement, so then you can use renewed vigor to jump on him. It'd be better if they could. The other option could be they could play renewed vigor, get really close to him if he was in Germany or in Spain, obviously. So then with the CG, he has to walk into them.
Yes.
That's kind of what you want. You don't want to force him back to sea again. You want them that he's got a very defined path to walk on.
Yeah. I mean,
you'll be able to catch him. Oh,
he's not
that was
that could be a misclick. Jesus Christ.
Oh, there you go.
Wow. Fill your boots, boys.
Hey. I don't think you supply here. I think you just wait. I think you hold it.
Yeah, I would wait.
Oh, and he could have. Oh man. Oh no. Oh, that hurts me. As somebody who likes using local rooms and ports, that hurts me. Oh well. I think you save them. Yeah. Because you can potentially use them if you get into a fight with Dracula and the fight fails. You can use it at night to supply, and then you go again the next day.
Yeah.
Instead of having to think about, oh, do I supply or move? No, you can move and supply on the move.
And there's nothing to. Oh, now this is interesting.
No wolf
formed. Right. Okay. Speedy telegraph. Hypnosis.
Yeah. Pull the trigger. I don't think you have to play renewed vigor yet.
You got to pull the trigger. Speedy telegraph.
Oh, absolutely.
Come on.
Whoa!
No! It hurts me to see. Oh.
Because the Huns can't move.
No.
Which is what you want. You want to play hypnosis, and then you want to be moving with the information that you're given.
Saying that, he is tooled up with CG. Basically, wherever he's landed, he can block him in, and then the following day, you could try and look at doing that. You know, if he's gone to Spain, you renew vigor.
I think it's more. I mean, I guess who is going to move? It's just going to be Godalming, because Seward has to deal with this poxy thing.
Yeah, it was mainly just to find out where he is, so then...
Yeah, you can start planning already, I guess. I can't stop all of them. Oh, of course he does.
Punch, oh. Come on, it's a creature of habit.
No, I don't mind him playing knife. I guess the only way would be then if you punch first time, you then could punch round 3, and then Dracula doesn't know, are you playing knife or are you playing punch now? But then strength would solve that problem. Yeah, I guess it's only Godalming's going to move. So... And you can supply at night. If you really need an event, you can supply at night. Because you know there are 4 at the bottom that you can take.
No, I think it would just mean that you could have had Van Helsing and Godalming could have got into space knowing where he is. If you'd hypnose there,
Yeah.
and then
I mean, well,
Stewart takes care of this, he can then get down there.
Promise Seward has no Seward. Van Helsing has no movement.
No, but he could have gone to Bordeaux. Because once Mina's done hypnosis,
Bordeaux's a layer, so you just gotta be a little bit. I think it might be a layer. So gotta be a little bit careful. He doesn't want to die now. Oh, for goodness sake! Fucking vampire! Oh my god! Just stop!
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh,
the thing is, Mettking is being so predictable that the Reckless knows how to deal with it because he hasn't changed it up. So you know to do mesmerize strength, and he just keeps falling into it, following the same, it's like definition of madness.
Yeah,
the
but
same thing, and the outcome will be different.
I mean, no, but I get it from Mettking. Like, what are the chances?
But I mean, nah.
Fucking hell. Oh man, that's very unfortunate.
Do you know what? If I had Heroic Leap, I would just play it just to fuck him up.
No. There's a perfectly good reason why you should be playing Speed Telegraph here. You want to be playing CG tonight.
Yeah.
Because you don't want him to wolf form to another port. Imagine if he's in Spain now and he wolf forms to Alicante. Now you're fucked because you can't get him.
Well, this is it. I mean, Mina should have. She should have done hypnosis now, and he could have played CG tonight. That's lost now as well.
If he's in the UK now, he's kind of free from CG a little bit. He can work around it.
They've lost that.
Oh.
Get rid of surprising return. Money trail.
Yeah, because you don't have a.
Well, no,
What?
I guess. Oh dear.
He might redraw Fog now. Imagine if he picks up Fog. Well.
Jesus.
Oh, and he's letting the thing mature. Oh man. Oh, this is very sad.
Yeah. Because now.
Hey, but he's not on a rail line. What? Oh, hypnosis, mate. I guess he wants to wait for him to play Wolf Form, but I think if you wait to play Wolf Form, you're just going to be waiting forever.
I know he had time to set that up properly. It's a shame. When he pulled, you were right. Once he pulled hypnosis and mystic research in that same one, the following route would be take hypnosis, give it to Mina. Spirit Telegraph should have been played then because Mina could have then hypnosed in the first turn, established where he was. Then Seward can do what he does with the Reckless. Van Helsing could have got to, I don't know if it board or whatever. He could have got himself based up to. He could have gone to Paris even just to get on a rail line. Godalming could have moved into space. You play Renewed Vigor the following day after CG, and that would have been a nice use of movement. I think there's been a bit of, I don't know, nerves perhaps or confusion.
I mean, a little bit of procrastination on it. I think you're at this stage of the game, especially right. If this vampire is going to mature, I think you have to work with that in mind, right? If you're gonna, you're gonna enter the day combat with Seward. That's fine, but work on the assumption that vampire is going to mature. You have to catch him now, because if he just goes to sea and he can just wait out until the 4th week, so you've got really powerful tools there. Just commit to it, because otherwise we talk about this a lot, that there's a risk that you just never play them, or you end up having to play them really suboptimally.
That's it. They're only good if you're going to use them at the right time. He had Mystic Research. We know he's got Night Spy cards you could use where you could draw another Renewed Vigor from there, whatever it could be. That was now. If he's trying to be bold and a bit arsey, and he doesn't decide to wolf form this time and thinks, haha, I've gone English Channel, North Atlantic, Irish, I'm in Britain, then you still need to. I would Renewed Vigor this next turn anyway. Get the Spirit Telegraph into Mina. And then with Van Helsing, and then get her to use it so you can establish where he is, because then tonight you could block him in and win the game. So, or certainly be a lot closer to winning it. Because again, what's the point of holding these cards if you don't know where he is? Or you money trail now, and decide, just so you know which ocean he is, you can money trail it, which saves you having to do the trade with Seward. And then, as you say, if you're going to, if you're resigned to the fact that Le Havre is going to mature, you know where he is, and then you could basically Renew Vigor it and just jump on it. But again,
a way this also could have been done was maybe if you got hypnosis, then maybe with Van Helsing you could have committed and given Van Helsing horses. And just say, right, Mina's not getting to the fight because she's going to be delayed. Let's give Van Helsing horses, so then as soon as the hypnosis is played, Godalming and Van Helsing can move based upon the information that is given. Now, I know Van Helsing's really low health. He hasn't been able to heal much because of the whole thing with Bordeaux, which again is kind of like this weird thing where if he hadn't moved to Bordeaux, Van Helsing's situation would be much better. Oh, now he's wolf formed, and he could be in Alicante or in Barcelona, and they can get onto him, but they can't CG him now.
No.
Oh, he's still not playing it. Oh.
Right, I don't understand.
Sorry, I don't mean to be so critical.
Right, okay, so he's
Oh,
going
you're
for
using the money. Oh, you could have had him.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, you could have had him.
Well, don't get too nervous now and fuck things up and use stuff when you don't need to. Hold on to it, because if he does go back to C, you still have CG. You're still in the same position you were, and he's going to be taking additional damage. You just need to
he can just wait out the clock though.
Mm.
Because he can just go Mediterranean, Tyrrhenian, Ionian, land, and he wins. If they CG Ionian, he'll just go to Black Sea.
But then that's 3 damage. He lands.
No, but it doesn't matter. But
I guess he's got
doesn't
one.
matter.
Yeah.
The only way that he doesn't win is then Vampire Lair, but they've just... I think they ditched Vampire Lair, or they've got it. Oh...
Sunday.
he had it. He had it. He had it in his hand. Ah, he had all the tools. It's like me in Wingspan when I get like thousands of good birds, and it's like I don't know which one I'm supposed to play. This is kind of what's happening. Too much choice.
The other option he may have done is force him out in Spain. He may have landed in 47. He's will formed into nonce. Go and check it. Oh fuck no, we're not playing the game. I was going to check.
No, we're not playing the game. No, I can't. To be fair, I did think the exact same thing. I was like, well, I can't see it. So, and there's also the risk then of potential random psychic scan might just ruin everything.
Well, now she's in Spain. That's you know.
No, he's in Alicante.
Ah well.
Ah. Oh no, to be fair, he could be in Nantes, he could be in North Atlantic now, but there's no way. I think he's just in Mediterranean, because that's the nice safe move, right? Oh, he had everything. Ah.
Well, I don't think he'll be resilient anymore. I can't see. This is gonna be a different. Now he's got.
I think he does it. Mettking does better when he hasn't got good cards.
No, that's right. He's not used to this. He's been overindulged. He's like, I don't know what to do.
Oh, all this luxury, all this privilege.
That's it. That's why he keeps saying no to the cards that pop up, because normally it's fucking long night, and he's like, no, delete.
Oh no.
Did you know it was a layer? As you know, it was a layer.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, we haven't seen the bats, and there's the bats. Oh. Oh, wow. WcKaczek's really gone away with one here.
Yes. Yeah.
That was very fortunate.
We still don't know if it's Alicante he's left from. He could have done the France to Nantes thing.
Well, that's true. That is true.
Now, she's moved there, so they can't do a psychic bond to check it.
Oh, he wouldn't be able to check it anyway, because of he's at sea. But yeah, I mean,
Oh, well, yeah, no, that's true.
I don't think it matters, because he can just land to win anyway, right? He can just run out the clock.
I guess Godalming going there for... Yeah.
Oh, bats again? Oh, just good soul. Oh, and he can get fog back now. He might have fog back.
Fine. Stop the healing.
Oh, but it's a layer, so it doesn't matter. He doesn't need to show it.
Oh, yes, yes, it is. Can't remember.
Oh, he shows it anyway.
Oh, well.
Just like swag points, like, I've got it.
I've just forgotten to use it.
Oh.
Damn, I'd be raged now if I was him. That Spain move. Oh, but again, this is where it comes down to the play that is prepping your guys with the right cards at the right time to forecast when you need them. That's the issue. That's always been one of those where I used to draw cards either a day too late, and then I'm like, shit, I'm shuffling them around, and by that time Drax moved from the optimum position to trap him in. So, but again, on this occasion, he did have enough time to actually get them all into place, and with the speedy telegraphs and renewed figures, Spain could have been very difficult for him.
I guess I'm just trying to think if, depending where Dracula landed in Spain, CG might not have been. Because of the vampire maturing, he could have potentially gone. Oh, is there too many places you'd had to block? No, I guess you could have blocked Bordeaux, Saragossa, Madrid, and Granada. So he can't wolf form out, and then you move all the hunters in to block. I guess that's the way you do it.
I'd even be inclined to block. Well, yeah, if you throw down 31 and he's not there, then you know it's going to be 47. Or, yeah, you could do. Mind you, yeah, I suppose it could be any 3 of the ports.
I guess you put CG token in Bordeaux, and then you use renewed vigor to get the hunters onto Alicante and Barcelona, so you can't get to a port. So he's stuck inland.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess that's the way you'd do it, but it require a little bit of. You might get lucky, and you might find him with the CG token or something, or with one of the no, you could be using the heavenly host on those locations. You want to stop him from getting out of those locations. You want to keep him in place. That's kind of the point. There's no devilish power, so it's not like he could free up anything.
And even though he's trapped at a port. Oh, okay.
And then he goes, oh, so it's not non then. So he didn't go non. It was Alicante.
Okay, let's rule that out.
Oh,
yeah, I think you're right. He's just going for the he's just going for the race for the line now, isn't he?
Yeah, of course he would, right? You would never risk it in this situation.
No.
Which is perfectly reasonable. He had enough to do it, so no Rufus Smith.
I know.
It's
in fact,
perfectly fine.
No allies this game.
No.
28
crazy.
cards. Unless Mystic Research at night would have, because he's not supplying at night. Unless he'd done that, he may have pulled up a couple of. That Rufus on Mediterranean would have made it a bit more difficult for him going Tyrrhenian, Ionian.
Yeah.
But
I think he would have had to have needed it from the beginning, and then he wouldn't be able to do this thing that he's doing now quite so easily. Ah, what a shame. The only other thing that could have won it was Vampire Lair, because, you know...
Yeah, take that off. No, he's not. No, he's not.
That doesn't matter. He can't catch it before he lands, so it doesn't matter. It's a GG, I'm afraid. Yeah, so the Munich thing in the end didn't... I mean, very risky, because Seward could have had full warned.
Yeah.
But he didn't. So, I mean, it would have been the same result. He would have been blocked. Yeah. But everything that happens after that... I mean, the Varna thing... Hunters couldn't do anything about that. That was just, you know, the way Dracula played, and they didn't have the movement to get there. That's not Mettking's fault at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, just could have. He had all the tools. He had it all saved up. Yeah. GG WcKaczek. Yeah, absolutely.
That was a lucky win for WcKaczek. That was more down to Hunters misplaying than Dracula outplaying, in my opinion. But that happens, but he was lucky with that.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh, for the IDS, he's gonna make him go an extra C space. Well, that IDS could matter. You don't know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he could have gone back up. No, he can't. He can't be there.
Still
fine.
Still in the trail.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like, he's blocked off Ionian.
Yeah.
Take 2 points. No, only 1. If you had Rufus Smith though.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was. Yeah. You wouldn't have been able to do this.
That would, yeah. Yeah.
It would have forced him to stay in. Yeah, it would have been. He didn't.
And there's then the possibility of some nerves on WcKaczek's part. He's like, oh, can I stay here or not? I might get CG'd, blah, 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 and then...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, GG. Yep.
Well...
Good try.
What is, prior to this game, what is Mettking and WcKaczek's standings?
Because of certain things that have happened, I think... Would this have been WcKaczek's second win?
Right.
I think. Where he beat Philly? Yeah, then beat Mettking. Yeah, I think that's 2-0 from him. I think he's played another game since. He played a game today or yesterday.
Right.
And Mettking, I think, is 1-2. I'm going to have to quickly come into the Discord to find out. Hopefully my screen's not going to change. No, it's not. Oh, I've got 8 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. And Gyro's drumming up the crowd for tomorrow.
Was it?
Mettking, I think now is on 1 and 2, I think, unless there's something else, another game I've forgotten about.
Right. Okay, no. Who's playing tomorrow?
Yeah, Gyro and Pizza Wizard, I think, if I remember rightly.
Ah, okay.
It'll be around sort of like a little bit earlier than this time tomorrow, so hopefully I can live stream it, but I'm not sure yet. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, give me a shout.
What do you think about what we've just seen? Anything in particular?
I feel for Mettking, a bit disappointed. There was a bit of, I don't know, mind fart, confusion, panic. I don't know. He was fanning about too much with cards that he didn't need. Moving back and forward, like I said, the Genoa thing with Mina wasn't required. The whole, which isn't Mettking's fault, because I've never seen a reckless pool 3 escapers miss in 3 fucking matches, 3 battles. But
yeah, it's
that was
pretty unreal.
That that would have freed Seward up. There would have been a different, because Seward could have been down in Spain by the time he went to land, and all of a sudden, Hypnosis on Mina, Seward's already down. It could be a whole different scenario. So that's you could look at that and say that was the point where you lost it, because after that you couldn't catch him up. So
yeah, and I think, and if that vampire hadn't matured, then North Atlantic would have come off the trail. So then there'd have been some potential for WcKaczek. If because North Atlantic came off the trail, if CG had been played in Spain a little bit incorrectly, WcKaczek might be able to wolf form out to non, as we were talking about. But obviously, if that vampire didn't mature, then North Atlantic would have been stuck on the trail for ages. So he would have been that possibility would have been reduced somewhat.
And then CG through, like I say, once he establishes in Spain and he hasn't wolf formed, which was a bold move, because then that would be trapped in there. So that it was. I've seen Mettking play before. He's they're both very good players. It's not been. I don't think it's been down to a powerful player playing against a weaker one. They're both equally good opponents. It was just that. Well, we know that ourselves. Anyone that's played this game knows it can change on the toss of a coin. 1 minute you think you're winning, you do something wrong, or you forget about something, or you lose focus, and all of a sudden you've lost the game. Like, how the hell did that happen? I had all these cards, all these great cards, but never had the chance to use them. So, a lucky win for Drac, but he deserves them sometimes.
Yeah, he said Rufus abandoned me. Yeah, I agree. I think, WcKaczek's a very good Dracula, but I really think in this case, I think he got very fortunate.
Yeah.
If Mettking had just been a little bit more clinical and just commit, and we've seen it before in loads of other games in the previous league and this league and whatever, and it doesn't matter what level of player we're talking about here. Sometimes you might make the wrong choice, but if you commit enough to the idea, it will probably just work out for you anyway.
Yeah.
As long as you're decisive, he's like, I'm going to go for this. And I've seen it work. Because you can catch Dracula napping or whatever. If you sit around and don't do anything, then you're just letting Dracula kind of do what he wants. So I think, just needed to commit and just go, hit Speedy Telegraph, Hypnosis with Mina, hopefully kill the vampire in Le Havre, but that's very unfortunate, but that's just the way it goes. That's not on Mettking. It's just combat deck being combat deck. You could have then done it in a way that you'd be stuck in Spain another day without getting to the Mediterranean coast. You could have used the renewed vigor at the same time to get onto Alicante, or maybe not. You could have just done that the next day. You could have saved renewed vigor. That depends on the person. And the fact the fogs were gone, there was no chance of that. You could have easily got maybe at least 2 hunters on him. He was quite weak. There was a planned ambush kicking around on Mina. So then suddenly that's Dracula dead. Or hobbling around on 1 health. And he can't go to sea again. And then it's a different story.
And then you've got the hunters are sitting in there with, if they aren't already, a renewed vigor sitting there. But then you blitz out the mystic research just to draw the cards at night, see what you need. And then it would have been, again, had Rufus been in play, then it would have restricted Drac's movement from English Channel. you may have forced them into
Yeah.
the UK, and then CG could have been played, and that would have been a great outcome. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but these things happen. It was good play.
I get.
From starting at Constanta, kind of found it quick enough when he went to Munich. It wasn't, although he overshot it. It wasn't. Mina did the right thing by checking Munich. So
Hmm.
it was one of those where right, okay, that's fine. But yeah, these
I
things
had the
happen.
escape route, and it was a fog, so it didn't matter.
Aye.
I think also too that he had great strength, so he could have committed to even maybe potentially a little bit of a bad fight initially, depending if not all the hunters were ready to close in on Dracula
Yeah.
in Spain or wherever Dracula ended up. You could have maybe taken a bad fight with one of them and got beaten up a little bit, but the amount of damage that he would have done onto Dracula would have stuck around a lot more,
Yep.
and then he'd have had great strength as a backup once other hunters close in. So yeah, he had all the cards. It was just a case of actually just then executing them. But then again, maybe it's the case where when it's like you're so used to playing from behind a little bit, and then suddenly when you have maybe one clear option, it's like, oh right, I definitely use it this turn. But when you got all those options, like, oh, do I renew Vicar now? No. Do I play Speed? Do I have Hypnosis? Do I have Money Trail? I guess when you play Mystic Research, what on earth was he trying to find? I mean, of course, you'd play Mystic Research. I've got no problem with him playing it, but you had pretty much every good card in the game, apart from the second renewed Vigor, which obviously would have been very nice, and maybe like Aggie or Rufus Smith. There's nothing really else left to
No.
try and find. He had pretty much everything that he would have possibly needed. Maybe another sense of emergency, but then again, he threw one away, so it's.
And he had such a great run of cards at the beginning of the game, which is why he had so many good event cards. At the bottom, I mean, I was surprised there was only the one Drac card that was there, but then you keep that for later if you need it. Make sure your cards are on the right players to begin with now. Take care of the moment, and then had he escaped for whatever reason, you've got then that option to jump on if you need it. But he gave him effectively 3 days without doing anything, and he went, as you say, once he went back to sea, yeah, the time had run out, and that was
just
it.
run at the clock. Yeah, he missed his opportunity. And that's really interesting because normally WcKaczek plays this really sort of like, I'm going to play super aggressive Dracula and I'm going to get into lots of fights. There was no fighting here at all.
No.
There were with like vampires, but with Dracula, nothing. One escape route, and that was it.
He never got a chance.
Very different.
He never got. Had that 4-1 been used by Seward, if he had it on Munich, and then Mina jumped in, that would have been a little battle,
man.
So
yeah, that'd have been nasty.
No,
when WcKaczek sees this back and he sees, what was I going to say?
how lucky he was.
when WcKaczek sees this back and sees all Mettking's cards, he'll be even breathing a bigger sigh of relief. Yeah.
That was good. Good little game.
Yeah, definitely very enjoyable. Yeah, it's been really good for me too because obviously I haven't seen many matches because a lot of them been played at awkward times of night where I just can't see them. And this one was a double fixture. So yeah, just really nice to check it out. So yeah, the all the results and things will be updated tomorrow, so I'll let you know what's happening with that. We'll see what's happened.
Oh yeah.
It's all gonna be very close. I don't think anybody's undefeated still. I think they've all lost matches. So it's gonna be very close.
Yeah, if you want to, if you're gonna live feed Gyros one tomorrow, I'll be around for that. If you want to jump on.
Cool. Yeah, I'll give you a shout. Yeah, I don't know people who are watching this. I don't know yet. You'll probably see this Sunday morning or late Saturday night. I don't know if I'm going to be able to live stream it. We'll have to see. We'll play it by ear. Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you, Rossco, for joining. Very enjoyable, as always.
It was a good game to come back to. I enjoyed that thoroughly. It was a nice different pace, and interesting to see. And as always, good to talk bollocks with you, my boy.
Hey, absolutely. Straight back at you. Well, thank you for watching, everybody. And feel free to go and check out Mettking's channel. JB Philly is now recording as well, by the way. So go and check out JB Philly's channel. There'll be a link in the description. Give him a wee like and a subscribe. And we'll see you for another game for the League of Dracula very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.